Hello horse friends, and welcome back to the Imperfect Equestrian. Today we're going to be trying some pole work exercises. So this morning on my social media feed I noticed some rather interesting pole work exercises, and I don't really get a chance to do much to do with pole work, but today the ground's semi-frosty, so I'm hoping it's firm enough that they're not going to do too much damage to the ground. And we're going to start with this basic pattern and get to some more adventurous stuff a bit later. I'm just doing it from the ground for today for a bit of a change of exercise. I'm hoping to do this exercise with JJ, and I'm also hoping to do the exercise with Comanche. As he's a little bit older, it's good for him to get some exercise in and some specific groundwork, because he hasn't done anything for a while, to keep his joints mobile.
You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you.
So quite simply to start with, I'm just going to literally lead her over the poles. That's it. She had a good look. That was really good. Well done, JJ. And we'll try it back the other way. Turn. Good girl. There we are. Bit of a shuffle, but she got it okay. Now I want to see if she can do it with me at the side. So I'll send her across. Come on. So she wasn't watching her feet quite so much that time. I'll just check the poles. Stay there. Good girl. They're all set up again. So let's just try the other way around. And JJ. Good girl. That's better. Good girl. Now they look maybe a little wide even for her walking, so I might try it at a trot with her, see how she gets on with that. Good girl. Here she comes in. She's not really looking. Whoa, good girl. We'll take her again. She wasn't really looking that time. She was too busy throwing her head around stropping. Oh, we cheated a bit. Let's try again. I should have to block her from coming out this time, or follow her. That was lovely. Good girl, JJ. When she got going, she definitely found that a bit easier at the trot, I think. We'll try it the other way around in a second. Round we go. Push her over. Bring her round. Oh, not quite cantering. That's not what I wanted. That's good. Slow down a bit. Good girl. That's for the shot again. Lovely, good girl. She gets a little bit keen. It's because she's not really done much pole work before, so she's finding it a bit exciting and a bit unsure where to put her feet. I've just let JJ off for a minute so Comanche can have a go. So you may see her going a bit wild in the background. She's just been having a run around. Don't worry. And if Comanche gets a bit lively, that's probably why. So let's try with Comanche now. And again, I'm going to repeat by leading him over first and then trying sending him over at the walk. He's looking carefully, still managed to knock it. We'll turn and go again. Good boy. So a bit like JJ, that does look like it might be a little bit of a stretch for him at the walk. I might have them set a little wide, but nonetheless, we're going to send him over and see how he goes. Go on, Comanche, good boy. Just walk. Good boy. Good boy. He really tried hard then. They're perhaps, like I said, a little bit wide for him, and he's stretching out to try and reach them for me. Try the other way around. Nope. Good boy. Nice and stretchy. Good boy. Very good boy. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Sweetie time. Not too bad at all. So I'm going to try that at the trot with him now. Good boy. Slightly more sedate trot than JJ. Very nice. Good boy. Keeps him nice and flexible. Let's try the other way. I'm glad to see he's not struggling on at the minute at this easy setting. Come on, good boy. Lovely, good boy. Now we're going to change the poles to make it slightly more difficult. So what I've set up now is a razor pattern where you can see I've got the razor blocks in on each side just to raise one side of the poles. So this is really going to help them lift their legs over a bit more. They're going to have to pay a little bit more attention. It's also going to be a little bit more strenuous because they're going to have to flex a lot more to get over. It's only raised on one side. So if they take the center route, that'll be the easiest route for them. Obviously, if they come a bit more one side or the other, it's going to be a bit more struggle because their height will vary. So hopefully it'll help them to want to be in the middle of the poles as well. And we'll see how they go if they step over. So we're actually on a different day now as the battery ran out of my camera. So sorry for any incontinuity with my outfit or how muddy we are today. It's a little bit wetter, the conditions, but you can see I've got the next pattern set up ready to go, and I've got JJ with me to start with. So the poles are much closer together in a zigzag pattern, and we have cones in between, and the idea would be that I just lead her through to start with and that she will weave in between. It's just giving them a lot more to think about between the feet whilst they go over things. So let's give it a go. So just bring her round, take her time this side. Whoop. Paying attention. Nope. She's trying hard, bless her. Let's take her back again. She was a little bit not thinking that there was something to do here. Back, 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 back. She might pay attention more now. This side, now that side. It's quite tight and close to move around. Good girl. I think I'll let her just go out that way first. Well done. Perhaps the pattern should be spread out a bit more, but this is how I saw it drawn down. So we're going to keep trying it for a minute. And it was a lot for her to think about very quickly then. So let's give it another go. If it's not working, I might spread it out a bit more. Good girl. Steady. Whoa. Whoa. Think. Good girl. So I want her listening to me and paying attention. Good girl. Do over that way. But I want her to come this way. Very good. Good girl. Little bit chaotic with the back leg on the cone then, but we got through. Well done. That was sweet. You're all right with the grass. You're okay with the grass. So look at that. I think I might pull the cones out a bit more and widen it a little bit. So that's actually taken it to the extreme where she can almost walk down the middle without worrying about the cones at all. But hopefully it'll give her more of an idea of what we're trying to do. Oh. Very good. And I actually think with it set up like that, I could probably take a bit more distance away from her and ask her to think a bit more about it on her own. So I'll have another go. Oh. She did really well then. Well done, JJ. Well done. So I might leave them that wide, but bring the cones in a little bit more and see if we can weave them again. Now you're going to have to think about this again now. That way over. Good girl, and back in again. Well done. Ooh. She tried to miss the last pole, so we'll go again. Ready? Forward. Okay. Over. This side. Much better. Good girl. At that particular time, she needed a little bit more support from me being a bit nearer for her to figure it out. I think she did really lovely then, though. I might just pull the cones apart a little bit and try to trot with her and see how she feels about that. So again, the cones really aren't doing that much now. They're just there more for visual for her. And I'm going to ask her to go down the middle line at trot. So she's going to find it more challenging. That was lovely. Well done, JJ. So she did really well with that. I say we go get Comanche and we see how he does. So I've fetched Comanche now, and I've actually left the pattern the same as it was. JJ's having a bit of a mad 5 minutes. So if you see her running around, we'll just try and ignore her and get on. I've left it wide so it's easier for Comanche to start with, as we thought it was very challenging for JJ to begin. We might go the opposite way around, just for a bit of a challenge. So I'm going to start by leading him over again. Come on, Comanche. Get him straight onto it to start with. See if he pays attention. Good boy. He did great then. Actually, it was me that nearly tripped over the pole, not looking where I was going. Steady. I'll see if I can send him round. He did it. Good boy. So I've just got one more pattern that I saw that I'd really like to try. So what you can see now is we've arranged 3 of the poles into a straight line. And at the joins of the poles, which are about 10, 12 foot, I can't remember, I think they're more like 10 foot, I've put a cone on either side. So the original pattern I saw of this was literally just the straight pole, and it was asking you to weave your horse over the straight pole. But I thought if we add the cones, then we can either do a shallow weave by going on the inside, or a more exaggerated weave by going on the outside. So again, I'm just going to lead him and we'll give it a go. So we'll just start with the shallow weave. Start on the opposite side, come this side, push him back over, one, and bring him this way again. Whee! Not too bad, apart from him being more interested in eating me. I'll try it again, see if I can stay a bit further away. Round, good boy. Bring him this side, push him that side, push, 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 push. Good boy, and this side again. That was a bit better. So I'm happy with how he did that. I'm going to try it the opposite way around, but going for the much more exaggerated weave. So if I go around the outside of the cones rather than the inside of the cones, instead of it just being a little weave this way and that, they're going to have to literally go right out and around, more like a serpentine. Over, back the other way. Good boy, and this way. Good boy, well done. Try it one more time. Outside. Slow him down, because he's going to have to turn a lot this way to get back around that cone, and then this way again to get around this one. Well done. Good boy, Comanche. So Comanche did really well, considering he's an old boy and doesn't really do any pole work or anything flexible like that. I think he did really well today. I'm going to go get JJ so she can have a go with this pattern. We love you. Mummy's so proud of you. Yes, she is so proud. Good boy. Off you go then. So we're going to try the shallow way first again, where I go on the inside of the cone. So it's more or less just the pole that she's stepping over and weaving. Come on, darling. So she's on the inside of the cone. Ask it over. Good girl. Push her that way. Oh, we missed it. Try again. I think I need to put more pressure on the neck and head sooner. Be more prepared, Becky. Okay, so draw her this way over the cones. And we missed again. Oh, that was my fault that time. Come on, Gigi. Just going to slow her down a bit, get her thinking. Good girl. Get her over this way. Good girl. And push her, push her, push her. Good girl. And then back this way. Oh, going to miss it. Oh, we got two. This is quite a challenge for JJ. Try again. Walk on. Right. Over. This way. Good girl. Push the head. Good girl. And then back again this way. That was lovely. Well done, JJ. Well done. Good girl. Let her have a little bit of grass. So now I'm going to try it again with JJ, but we're going to be doing the more exaggerated weave where I go on the outside. So send her around the cone. Good girl. Ask her to come this way. Really push her head that way. Good, good, good. Good girl. And bring her around this way again. Oh, well, she did it. Wasn't that pretty? Mostly I wasn't that pretty, but we'll try again. I'll try and give her a bit more notice for when I'm pushing ahead. It seems to be a bit of a shock for her almost. Right, so bring her over. As soon as she's over, I'm going to start putting, that's better. And then back this way again. That was lovely. Well done, girl. Well done. Look at the sulky face. Oh, good girl. Sweetie. So she did much better that time. It's mostly not just her, see, it's me as well. I had to give her much more earlier notice that I was going to be asking ahead, because before, when she came through and she didn't quite know what was going to be happening, I was having to use really kind of use the rope a lot, use my hands a lot. But the second time I put it in much earlier and she turned before I got too close to her, because obviously that's more ideal. I think we'll give that one more go just for fun. Early notice. Good girl. Back over this way. Woo, we're going to miss it. Oh, well, we can't end on that note, can we? Let's go again. Good girl. Steady. Steady, think. And push her, push her, push her. Good girl. And then back over this one. Good girl. There's a good girl. Oh, scratches. Nice scratches on the faces. You want a sweetie, don't you? Oh, it's lovely. Very good girl, JJ. Mum's so proud of you. Yes, I am. Try really hard for me. So I think we'll leave the video there today. You saw some ideas. We're going to probably carry on playing with them a little bit more. Maybe try some other ideas. If we discover anything brilliant, we will show you. But it's unlikely to change too much from what we've done in this session. So thank you for joining us. If you've liked what we've done today, please subscribe to us. It really does help us out. You can drop a like on the video as well, and maybe leave us a comment with some ideas that you have. We've not done much pole work at all, so if you've got some good ideas for things we can do, we've got 4 poles. Let me know what we could do. Okay, bye.